Well, Orthel, former President Bill Clinton, speaking this past week as part of his ongoing Clinton lectures at his alma mater, Georgetown University.
Obvious reasons, I don't intend to talk much about electoral politics. But it's important to remember, as the Secretary Vilsack and Congressman Delaney can tell you, there is plenty of politics when the election is over.
Now, the former president talked about public policy, but he was keeping mum on his wife's presidential run. And, of course, the controversy surrounding their foundation. The Clinton camp has denied any wrongdoing, despite the troubling revelations and allegations of possible conflicts of interest. So where will this go? Joining us is the author of the recent book, Clinton, Inc., and journalist with the Weekly Standard, Daniel Halper. Daniel, always good to see you.
Great to see you, Eric.
You know, they say where there's smoke, there's fire, but we just heard Josh Earnest say there's no evidence of any improper actions here.
Yeah, look, the Clinton house has a lot of smoke in it right now. Of course, we don't have emails saying that Clinton would, either Hillary Clinton or Bill Clinton would do this for a specific amount of money or something like that. So it is missing that direct evidence of quid pro quo. But there's enough correlation, there's enough corresponding information to suggest some sort of impropriety. And of course, that's what we're interested in. That's what we're asking questions about. And I think it's incumbent upon Mrs. Clinton and President Clinton to speak about it and to come here, come anywhere, but speak to the press about it and take questions, because these are serious and they need to be answered. Well,
it took her a while to have that UN Security Council press conference about the email servers. What do you think they're going to do?
Well, it looks like they're going after the author. They're going after him directly and pretty personally. They're going to, I think, just try to ignore it, try to talk about the issues that she wants to talk about it, and not try to get where she's in the weeds on it. She wants to stay above the fray and let her surrogates sort of mix it up. I think it's serious enough to where she can't do that. You can't, I think voters are going to have real questions that if she ever opens up campaign events to actual voters, if she ever talks to the press and goes, people want to know. So I don't think that's a viable plan in the long run. But obviously she's hoping to just run out the clock.
You wrote a book called Clinton, Inc., not at all related to this recent book with some of these revelations. Based on what you found out and based on your book in terms of the corporate Clinton side, what did they do?
Well, there is a lot of shady stuff going on. They have a huge operation that is multi-million-dollar personal wealth, and then their foundation has really taken in billions of dollars over the years, and they say that they're doing good work with it, and there's some evidence of that, but very small. But there's also these weird ties of these financial improprieties that raise serious questions. She was Secretary of State, and of President Obama, of the Obama administration of the United States. And their allegations are that she was, using that position to help further these companies for the benefit of herself and her foundation. That's bad stuff, and it's not just bad on Hillary Clinton, it's bad on the Obama administration. This is not just looking forward to 2016. This is an Obama administration scandal. A cabinet member of his has these allegations, and he needs to answer for it as well.
Well, of course, the Clinton folks say that she did nothing wrong. There was no quid pro quo or any type of connection. But look, you got the Russians coming and buying our uranium. Getting the land in Wyoming for our uranium, and the company, Uranium One, headed by a Canadian company headed by someone who gave $2.75 million to the Clinton Foundation. Let me show you what Investors Daily Business is now saying. I want to get your reaction to this. They're saying, quote, "With each new day, new revelations call into question Hillary Clinton's behavior during her tenure as Secretary of State and after. It's time for her to suspend her campaign and start answering questions. Instead of going on the stump and blaming the 1% for all the world's ills, maybe she should stop running and start answering." What do you think, Daniel, are the chances of that happening, of her, she's not going to stop running for president?
No, she's a fighter, and so is her husband. That's what their family does. They fight. She's not going to stop running. However, if a big Democrat, say Al Gore, John Kerry, somebody with political aspirations, even if Martin O'Malley said this is disqualifying, she cannot represent the Democratic Party, I think it does shake up the race pretty significantly. But so far, the Democratic Party hasn't shown that kind of guts.
All right, Daniel Halper, this is unfolding. We'll see how far it goes. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.